Thank you for applying. I really appreciated our talk the other day. So the next step in the process is an in-person interview with yourself and a manager. From there, you will shadow a service tech or a manager for half a day just to get an in-person sense of what the job really is. After that, you'll receive 5 days of on-the-job training with a veteran service tech or manager. We do this not just to teach you necessary skills, but we want to make sure that we are hiring people that embody our core values and our culture. Those core values are love to serve, consistency, professionalism, ownership, growth, and grit. And these make up the foundation of what GoForth is all about.
Your core values are the ideals that the company is built on. It really is a worded definition of what the culture is like. Consistency was one that really separated us because our company is built on systems so that we can deliver repetitive, consistent processes and services to people so that they basically have a service that is very similar, very high standard of service every time. And it allows us to handle that growth without letting down the customer and make sure that our service is of very high standards all the time. We are a culture of individuals inside this organization that really take ownership of the organization and of all the work that we do. And we like to say that if you sign up for a service with us, then it becomes our service. And the care of your facility becomes our service, our concern, and we want to take complete ownership over the problems and over the good things, but to make sure that it's no longer relied on anybody else. Our company's always been at the forefront of professional services, especially residential commercial services. And I think that it really embodied what our people become educated, become communicative with our customer base, and professionalism really embodied what we are, not only what we already are, but what we always are aspiring to be. My entire life has been about growth. Over the last 10 years, 15 years, 60 years that we've been in business, we've really focused on the growth of the company and the growth of the individuals that work here. And really when we look at our body of employees, we see a lot of people that embody that growth, that are constantly learning and adapting. We are a customer-oriented, customer-first company. Everything that we do, including that growth, is all built around them. We spend a lot of time interviewing our people that have been here for years, decades, or even those that are retired from this organization, and ask them, why did you love this job? And learned a lot about who they are and what they did here. And a lot of it is just a passion for the work, a passion for people, and perseverance to get through tough times and to push through and make sure that everything is taken care of. Grit is probably the newest word in our lexicon. Basically, grit means passionate perseverance. We looked at our people and said, what makes our special people special? And the easiest definition was they love to serve. They love to make people's days better, make people's lives easier, and help people. And the fact that we literally just looked at the people that we had, looked at how happy they are doing what they do, and looked at how well they did it, and then we asked them, what do you do? Why do you like it? And they just love to help people. They love to serve.
Large companies often get the reputation of moving slowly, but one of the first things you'll see when you're here is what we refer to as GoForth time.
I think that everyone that comes here has to understand a few things. One is things are going to change for the better constantly. Number two is things are going to happen really fast.
Chase's personality is high paced, do it right now.
You spend much time around the company or around Chase, you quickly realize that it's a high energy environment.
If we're going to do something, let's jump all in. Let's do it.
What are the pros? What are the cons? Let's make the decision. Let's move forward.
He's super direct and action-oriented, likes to see results, right? That's a beneficial thing to have, to want to get things done.
It's kind of like a fine-tuned machine that when we have our top managers working really well with our technicians and so forth, we can really become the most profitable and then have the best opportunity for large amounts of growth.
We're trying to figure out how we can better service our customers. We need to find people that have the ambition to love to serve.
Great companies are built from great people who want to change things.
You're looking for a personality type, and I think usually those personality types are going to be go-getters if they're going to be really successful.
You want to be a problem solver. You want to take action before there's a problem.
Don't procrastinate, put things off, it just builds more stress. Go ahead and get it out of the way, move on to your other task at hand.
That's the attitude, is to get out early, get as much work done as you can throughout the day.
Be able to get stuff done is not sitting on a task or anything like that. Just do it.
We here at Go Forth in Lake Norman, we're all about the front edge of technology to help our customers, to make us a better company. If you just do things the same way as you did them a year ago, you're not going to be able to stay on the forefront of what the customer wants.
We invested into a software that optimized and made the routes super efficient for all of our technicians. We're now doing 12, even up to 17 services a day. So we really were able to optimize our technicians' time, making it easier when somebody has an issue that pops up spur of the moment, that we can get there same day and take care of it.
Just want to keep the wheels turning. You want to make sure that you're freed up to talk to people, answer questions, and keep working at a fast pace.
And this is a really fun place to be because there's not a lot of twiddling your thumbs. We're going. We go all the time.
When you have a company like Go Forth, you got to have that leader that's saying, hey, here are the exciting things we're going to do, that we've been doing, and we're going to continue to do as we grow upward and outward.
Some may assume pest control is a simple job, but anyone here will tell you it isn't.
And you better be ready to work.
A lot of people think that pest control is easy, but you have to use your mind, and the problem-solving aspect is super important. A lot of times I'm stuck with the harder issues just due to the job role, and I really have to put my mind to work and really do a lot of figuring out.
I got a master's in criminal psychology, I got a bachelor's in crime scene forensics, and I'm doing pest control. You watch Criminal Minds like the VAU, that's what I want to do. And now I take that and I apply it to this, okay? Like looking for evidence on murder scenes and stuff. I go and like somebody says they got ants, I'm like, holy crap, yeah. So I get to go dig around and try to find out where the ants are. So it's more or less I'm applying what I learned there, and then making sales I can read people.
You're kind of merging what you do with like being a detective.
Right. What I mean, what I want to do, I can't do. So pest control was like the next best thing.
The job's a challenge. It definitely doesn't get boring. There's no mundane, typical days. There's always something that's going to pop up that's going to make you think. Every day's a little bit different.
I like to be able to ease somebody's concerns as much as I can, and also it gives me an opportunity to put myself in the customer's shoes. Go ahead and talk to the customer, explain to them how we work, how what we do works, just so they have that confidence in the company.
When we say this culture has been built from the ground up, we mean it. Go Forth is a family-owned business that has been at it for over 60 years.
Go Forth was founded by my grandfather, Frank Go Forth, in 1959.
Over the years, multiple family members have gotten into pest control because of what Frank started. There are actually Go Forths in Texas, out towards western North Carolina and the mountains, but the Go Forth here in the Triad, actually, his daughter Suzanne became owner with her husband Chuck in the 80s.
In the early 80s, my parents took over. In 2004, I graduated school, came back to work here full time, began running the business in earnest in 2008. Leah came to work here in 2009, and then we took ownership in 2013.
We make sure that the sense of family is strong here. Working for Go Forth has allowed us to kind of make family and work one and the same.
Again, I want you to know that we really appreciate you applying and look forward to proceeding with the recruitment process. Thank you so much for watching.